Hey guys, Thatnub here, and today we are checking out the F1 flashlight from Zanflare. Inside the box you're going to receive the flashlight, a carrying case, some extra O-rings, a lanyard, and a user's guide. First off, let's look at this carrying case. It has a loop spot here. It's kind of a soft meshy kind of a foam carrying case with a zipper on it. Flashlight goes into it. And you gotta give it a little tug to get it in. It fits nice and snug. To get it out, you gotta give it a little bit of a tug too to get it out. I usually don't use the carrying cases, so I'm not really gonna miss not using this one. Now, I've already recorded this part of the video before, and I lost that footage when I was trying to edit everything together, so I'm re-recording that part now, and that's why this flashlight looks a little beat up and worn, especially like right up in here. Let's go through the modes. We have the button here in the back to turn it on, and you can see we are on Moonlight mode, which is 1 lumen, and it'll last there for about 550 hours. If we hit it again, we go to low, 50 lumens, medium, 290, high, 590, and flare, which is 1240 lumens. Now it'll only last there for about 30 seconds, and then it'll make its way back down to high again. Now, to get to the SOS and strobe mode, we have to hold down this button for like 2 seconds, and we have strobe, hit it again, and it will go to the SOS mode. This has a glass lens, uses a Cree XP-L V6 LED with about 50,000 hours that light will work, so that's kind of cool. Here we have the way to charge it. We unscrew this, see the little arrow, points over to here. We have the micro USB right there that you can use to charge it. Here's where the O-ring would go. So we close that back up. I did find that I tightened this up way too tight once, and I really couldn't get it undone. It does not come with a battery, so you are going to have to use a 18650 or 2 of the CR123s. I'm using a Through-Night 3400 milliamp hour 18650 right now, and this belt clip comes off. I just put it there. Here we have a glass breaker, which you can see I have been testing already. We'll get to that later on, but I don't really like that so much. It didn't break the glass, and I kind of think of what glass breaker should break glass. We have a spot here for the lanyard, right there somewhere. Trust me, it's there. So we can take this and loop it through, but I never use lanyards, so that's going in the bucket with the rest of them. The one thing I liked about this flashlight when they contacted me about it is watching the video on their website, on the Zanflare website. This is all machined like out of one piece. I mean, there's other parts to go over it and stuff, but this whole tube is like one piece, and I really like that. That was kind of cool, and that's why they said it was so strong and durable, which is why I pretty much beat it up as much as I can, and you'll see some of that coming up here. And it's pretty much resisted everything I can put on it, except for the glass breaker. Doesn't break the glass. But I've thrown this thing so many times, frozen it, boiled it. Let's see, what else we've done. Once it was frozen in a block of ice, slammed that down into the concrete to break the ice off, and this thing keeps working. So it's kind of, I've thrown it into trees. Yeah, you'll see all that one. So let's go ahead and take this thing outside, see how it works at night, run through all of those tests, and see how well it does. Now let's try to dunk it in some water. Have flashlights on. Stick it in there, leave it in there, I don't know, a couple hours. Okay, it's been about 4 hours now. Let's go ahead and pull this out. That's still shining bright. Let's put it back in here and put it in the freezer overnight. So we've had this in the chest freezer for probably about 24 hours, maybe a little bit longer. And you can see the light's still on. We had it on the Moonlight Firefly mode. Zoom this out some. Open this up. Solid ice. Oh, look at that. Comes right out. Okay, well, let's try to get into it, shall we? There's no good way, just... Still on. A little bit more, I think. There we go. Oops. Okay, well, I survived all that. Let's try some other kind of test. I don't know what this test here is supposed to do, but I see it on the commercials for TVs all the time. Might as well give it a shot. We're going to boil some water with the flashlight in there. Water boils at what, I think like 212 degrees, so once we get it boiling, then we'll let it cool off and see if it still works. Well, it looks like our water is boiling and the flashlight's still working. So let's go ahead and turn that off. Get some tongs out. Oh, not those ones. Let's try it again. Maybe we'll just wait for the water to cool down. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, it's cooled down a little bit. We got some beefier tongs here. There we go. Look at that. Still working. Alright, so we'll let this thing dry off and check it out in a minute. Okay, we were out at my dumpster and I have a bottle here. Got my little tip for the glass breaker right there. Let's see. Kind of hitting it right there. Got to try to hit it more like that, more like a punch maybe. Alright, well, let's try it kind of hard. I was kind of hoping that this little thing would have all the force on it. Yeah, I'm just marking this up more. Yep. Let's try more of a that way. Okay, well, for a glass breaker, it should already be breaking the glass, and it's not. So, I'll say that part's a fail because this bottle should just get done, toasted and broke. Okay, we are outside and dawn is creeping up on us. Let's go ahead and try this thing on its firefly mode. See a little bit of the railing for the deck there. Nothing really out into the yard. Let's go ahead and try the next one. Should be low. That lights up the railing nice. All the way out into the yard, pump house, trees a little bit. Let's go to the next one. That is medium. That is pretty bright. You even see a little bit of the neighbor's trees across the road. Let's go to high. Everything out in the yard that you could ever want to see. Trees across the street, trees here, pump house. Everything lights up nice and bright. Let's put it on its turbo now. And there we go. Nice and bright off of the deck. across the road. Everything you can see with this. That's awesome. Let's try its strobe here. Let's put it over this way so we don't annoy the neighbors. Put it right there. Try the strobe. There we go. Little strobe effect. It's actually really quick. Okay, and now we have SOS. Back to strobe, back to SOS. Double click it again, we kick back to turbo. And click off at turbo, back to whatever setting it was on before turbo. And just cycle through the modes again. Now, a lot of you like the throw test where I hit the tree. So, I'm going to aim for it again. Right about there-ish. Here we go. Ooh, close. Let's get that thing and try it again. Okay, let's go try 2 on this. Ooh, hit the roots of it. Alright, let's try one more time. Okay, last shot at this. Well, it got up there in the tree at least. And it's still lit. Okay, one more go. That hit the tree. And it's still lit.